Hello and welcome back. Today we are going to be making Plucking Daisy. Here we have conditioned clay, very smooth. There's also a conditioning clay video you can also watch on my channel. Here we have also the blue and soft. So these are the two clays that we'll be using and the findings for our jewelry. Those are 22 karat gold plated and the jump hoops that are also gold plated. We have the cutters that are a teardrop and a circle. These are the two shapes that I'll be using, and we're going to start cutting off our white clay. So I am going to be making 4 of the teardrops per earring. So there's just going to be 3 petals on the initial flower, and then there's just going to be 1 petal, which is going to be the plucked side dangling down. So I did fast forward this video a little bit. I go much slower than this, but I wish I did. So we're still cutting through and creating that last little piece. So here we have 8 in total, and now I am going to do 4 circles because the daisy is going to be double-sided blue, not just on one side. So here we have it, all of our clay cut out, and now we have to assemble. This part of assembly is very delicate. Literally like holding a butterfly by its wings, because you can really bend clay on this process. So as you can see, I'm going fast because it's fast forwarded, but I was very slow and gentle, and I did do a little pat to hold it down. Now I'm creating a little fill for the blue side. So that is going to be part of what's going to hold the other blue, so we can have an equal-sided blue. So you can see I'm molding it, putting it into the corners, giving a little bit of texture also, so the other layer could adhere without any glue. So I'm making sure it's in every corner and it's getting very in the little seams. And here you get to see that I am mushing a little piece of white clay and adding some oils. And I'm making my own liquid clay. So if you don't have liquid clay, you can do it with any clay. Just add oil and you have to keep mixing. I did keep it kind of pasty, not completely liquid. So it can really be more of a chunky and have support for that other layer. So I'm trying to smooth it out, make sure that it's in every crevice, because this is also going to work as a component, as a glue for the other layer. Okay, and here we go. We have our next layer, and as you can see, we have now a double-sided flower. You're going to do the same thing with the other petals, same process. So now we cook for 30 minutes, depending your clay. The cooking process is going to take 30 minutes or maybe a little bit less. And as you can see, now all of our clay is completely cooked and it's time to clean. I've expressed how great acetone is on clay. You still have to be very delicate because it can make your clay maybe brittle, or it can ruin the texture, the natural texture of it. But what I do is I'm trying to smooth out any imperfections, because with a sander it's harder because these earrings have little crevices. So that's why the acetone is so important. So here we have again our gold findings, because we are going to start the assembly process after we do the holes. So we have the little sticks, we have our earring components, and we have our hoops also. So I have to do on both sides, so it's on the top and on the bottom of the earring, and then on the little petal hanging down. So I'm trying to see where is the best place to place my holes. And I always do eyeballing. I've never had the ruler, but if you do need a ruler or you need also a little grid, you can also use that to measure where to puncture in your holes. As you can see, I eyeball it right in the corner to make sure that it comes through on both sides. So as you can see, I'm trying to place it where it's going to be so it's a balanced earring. So it's on the top and also on the bottom to hold my petal. So I flip my earrings also to make sure that I have the pierced on both sides, right? So here I'm going to the other earring to make sure that it's pierced through and ready to go. There you go, both sides. And now wash. We have to wash the acetone and also the speckles of the clay that was on the drilling process. So now we go to the assembly, which is my favorite part. This is where everything comes together. You're envisioned of your art. And we start out with our top side with our hoop earring and using my clamps to close it in. And now we have our dangle. So I'm excited during this process. So we get to put in the other holes in through and to have it all together and assembled. And we're going to put the petal. I've been so excited for these. You can also find these earrings on my shop. You can also follow me on Instagram. As you can see, we have a finished masterpiece of my envisioned plucked daisy. So you can find me on Instagram, Pinterest, TikTok. I also have a Etsy shop and my own personal shop, which is www.mistyandco.com, Misty with 2 T's. And here we have our last component, our last jump hoop. Yes, we're almost done. This is great. And there you have it, our final product. So like I said, you can find these at my shop. And thank you for watching. It's been a great journey. Thank you for staying tuned. And remember to like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time.